Ivy and Cole were the epitome of a perfect couple in their social circle. Ivy, a high-flying lawyer at a prestigious firm, and Cole, a talented artist whose works garnered admiration wherever they were displayed. On the surface, their relationship was the envy of their friends, marked by romantic gestures and genuine affection. They were the golden couple, with Ivy's sharp wit and Cole's charming demeanor cementing their status. Yet, below this polished exterior, a dark undercurrent threatened to pull them under. Ivy had always been good at reading people, a skill honed from years of cross-examining witnesses and building cases. So when her best friend, Emma, approached her with concerns about Cole, Ivy couldn't dismiss it. Emma had noticed strange behaviors, unexplained absences, and unsettling coincidences that made her uneasy. Ivy brushed aside these concerns initially, attributing them to the stressful life of an artist. But when Emma vanished without a trace after leaving a cryptic message about Cole, Ivy's instincts kicked into overdrive. Late one evening, Ivy sat in their living room, her mind racing as she replayed Emma's words. There's something about Cole, something dangerous. She looked across the room at Cole, who was working on a new painting, seemingly lost in his creative world. Could it be true? Could the man she loved be hiding a sinister past? Intrigued and terrified, Ivy decided to dig deeper. She began by sifting through Cole's studio, careful not to arouse suspicion. Old letters, photographs, and half-finished sketches chronicled his life, or at least the parts he had shared with her. Her breakthrough came when she discovered a locked drawer in Cole's desk. After several attempts, she finally pried it open, revealing a collection of old IDs with different names and a series of disturbing sketches depicting violence and chaos. Heart-pounding, Ivy knew she had to confront Cole, but needed more proof. She turned to her legal expertise to investigate further, accessing public records and reaching out to his former acquaintances. Each new piece of information painted a more horrifying picture. Cole, it seemed, had been involved in a series of incidents in different cities, each time reinventing himself to escape his past. Gathering all her courage, Ivy decided to confront him when he was most vulnerable during his painting frenzy. That night, she walked into his studio with the sketches and IDs, demanding the truth. Cole's face turned ashen, a mixture of fear and anger flickering in his eyes. He tried to deny it at first, but as Ivy laid out the evidence piece by piece, his resistance crumbled. Cole confessed to living a double life, hiding from a violent past that had started in his teenage years. A past that involved bad company, illicit activities, and a series of unfortunate events that had escalated uncontrollably. He claimed to have turned a new leaf, and that his art was his way of coping with the demons that still haunted him. But Ivy knew she couldn't trust him anymore. She played along, masking her horror with a facade of understanding, while secretly planning her next move. She needed to ensure her own safety and find out what really happened to Emma. In the following days, Ivy gathered the final pieces of evidence and discreetly passed them to the authorities. She kept up the pretense of normalcy around Cole, all the while feeling the strain of living with a man she now feared.